Happy March.
Wow. Yes, happy March.
Can you even believe we're in March? March 1st. Woohoo.
No, I can't believe it. Hello, Nisi. Good morning. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Dawn P. And Sunita, thank you for becoming a member. And Stephanie, thanks for being a member for a month. And good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Jolene. Good morning, Nana Michelle. Whew, got a couple things to play for you guys.
I like it. She says, hi, everyone. I'm loving the breakfast picture. Now I want to make cinnamon rolls. LOL. I know that we can thank Sandra for that. Scandalous. Hello,
Let's see
Sarah.
if I have them on here. I'm sure I do.
What are you looking for?
Okay, this is my member milestone. This is for Stephanie. I got to go to mine to do the membership one.
Sounds good. Hello, John. Hello, DK Jen. Good to see you. Long time no see.
Okay, this is for Sunita.
I've never seen that one before.
Oh, you haven't?
And Sandra SC, good morning. I was just thinking about you.
Good morning, everybody that came in. I am like behind in the chat. Good morning,
you're doing
John.
Okay. Yeah.
So I finally found
our Joanne yesterday and bought only Big Twist and Casey. Weaving ends.
Oh. Yeah, weaving ends.
Yeah.
So I finally found a pattern that I could do that would fit my mom's table.
Oh, which one?
Well, I've done this one before, which really saddened me. But it's called...
Hello, Granny D. John says, sadly, no Joanne's up here.
It's called Peacock Feathers.
Ooh, what? I need to see a picture of it. I might have to make one. It doesn't look like you're using size 10 thread.
I'm using one weight. Like I always do.
Oh, yes, Sandra. I was just thinking that I hadn't seen you and that I hoped you were doing well.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Let me show you which one it is.
Good morning, Mama Swift. Good morning, Crystal. Waking up from my second Saturday nap, LOL. Nice. Ooh. Those little flowers are sort of random on there.
They're peacock feathers. They're no
No,
flowers.
no,
Oh,
I'm
on the
talking.
table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, they didn't need to put that on there, but okay.
So this is better. This is a better picture.
The doily is
Black and white.
really beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm gonna have to make it. Love it. Hey, Samantha Stewart. Hello. And Leslie, good morning. And so where's that pattern from? Where did you find it?
I'll tell you after the live.
Okay.
I found it on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Mama Swift. Good morning, Samantha.
Hello.
Oh, this is bad. Now I have to go to the restroom.
Oopsie. So, did you have a good week? Did everybody have a good week? Mostly? Somewhat?
Good morning, Crystal.
Nope. I've had my coffee. I'm wide awake.
Oh, new yarn store is opening today.
What?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
New yarn store. Now, is that the name of it? New yarn store? since you capitalized the somewhat new PC at work and they moved me to another office space, LOL. Oh, change is good. Well, you're missing out, Samantha. No. Coffee. DC, I've had an okay week considering my work has tendencies to make me mad. Oh, yeah. We'll get more info and pics to share on my show. Excellent. I foresee that this week is already going to be better. Yay. I got up at 6 a.m. Pacific time. So I've been up for 2 hours. Pebbles, hello. Good to see you. I mailed your package out yesterday, Pebbles, just FYI. And I can send you your tracking info if you would like it. DK Jen, apart from an ear infection last weekend and needing antibiotics, I've had a decent week. Oh, good to hear. Carrie says, my week was okay. Lots going on with my dad who lives in a nursing home, but he's doing better now, which is good. Oh, good to hear. Good to hear that. And Leslie says, morning Pebbles. Okay, right. 7 Mountain. Yes, I got up at 7 Mountain Standard Time. I've loved the weather this week, though. Oh, that's good. Pebble says, hey, Mr. Hooks, let's go shopping. Yeah, that'll be exciting. A new yarn store. And Samantha wants to know what time you got up this morning, Carrie.
7.
7 Pacific time. So, oh wow, you got up like an hour after me.
Yeah.
Well, it takes a long time for me to wake up and get ready. I'm sort of I get ready really slow. It's like curling the hair, putting on the makeup, getting dressed, taking care of all the morning things. I just like to do that in a sort of slow and methodical way. And then that just helps me work through my day. I think about what I need to do.
DK Jen, I've been up for 7 hours already. It's now 4:10.
I just think that is so, I don't know. I mean, I'm an older person, and I still think how the fact that it's like 8:00 in the morning here and 4:00 in another, 4 p.m. in another place, and tomorrow in another place.
Hi, Margie. I'm so sorry, Don P.
Package will not be here until Monday. Aw.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the time change. I need more daylight in my life. Yeah, 7 a.m. Eastern is when I woke up. No getting ready today. Not going anywhere. Oh. You know what? I usually still will like do my hair and makeup. I mean, I'm a makeup daily wearer.
Will you hand me all of those?
I think it's just part of,
makeup pouches.
Have you guys ever heard of the Fly Lady? The Fly Lady. I can't think of what her name is. She's got like a classic name, a classic name. Anyway, she talks about when you get up, you get yourself ready to your shoes, essentially. So back several years ago, like when my kids were really little, I don't know, she just kind of, oh yeah, I know the Fly Lady. That helps with positivity and cleaning. Yes. And so she basically says, you get up and you get yourself ready to the shoes.
Hi, Deirdre. Welcome in.
Yes, good ideas about keeping organized. Yes, she is like a spiritual lady, and I don't know. I don't follow her like I used to, but like I didn't like before she was on YouTube as when I kind of stopped, but she has a book that I used to, just kind of follow some of her practices, zone cleaning, or like taking 10 minutes and just working on one, like working on the junk drawer in your kitchen or whatever, just kind of like setting a timer and working and then stopping, move on to something else. Yeah.
I have something to show.
What was that?
I have some stuff to show.
Oh,
some of you guys have already seen them, but I know Mara hasn't seen them, and Crystal
keeping the
hasn't
sink
seen
shiny
them,
for sure.
Nana Mama's, huh?
Sorry, I was just commenting on DC's comment about shiny sink.
Yeah. Anyway, I got more stuff from Temu. Some Notions pouches. This hummingbird.
Oh my gosh, very pretty.
This cardinal.
Ooh.
The kitties.
Oh, look at the kitties. Oh, I love that blue kitty.
And some sea turtles.
Oh, there we go. Aw, so cute. They're all headed out to sea, little babies, maybe. And there's the gnomies.
This one really is a makeup bag. It's thick and but it'll still work as a notions pouch.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that puppy. You got to move it over to the right a little bit or something. Oh, cute. Oh my gosh, little Yorkie.
And then Highlander
Oh, yes.
cow.
Yeah, that's so cute, the Highland
And then
cow.
here's another one.
Aw, very cute.
And then this cat.
Ooh, neat.
So
Hello, Debbie.
there, if you're going to order from Temu, don't do it on a regular card.
Hey,
Hi,
Shannon.
Shannon.
Hi, Kim G and Amy.
Hi,
Hello,
Kim
everyone.
and Amy.
Yes.
Do it on a prepaid card because bad things have happened to people who have used their regular,
like debit.
Yeah, their debit or their bank account or so. Yeah.
Fun. Those were fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the fly lady, shoot, what is her name?
That's what I use as PayPal.
She she talks about like when you get up, you make your bed. You know, like you make your bed right away and you get dressed to your shoes and the whole shining of the sink. Those are the kinds of things that like a long-term habit that stuck with me. So PayPal is good. Yeah. So, oh well, sorry to hear that, Samantha. He was on before, like basically, I think before I got up this morning.
Oh, Mama Swift said her PayPal got hacked after using it for Temu.
Oh no. Two months to straighten it out. Eek.
Yeah, it took some time.
I remember. Never again. Yeah. Yeah.
You finished a Boggy Creek blanket yesterday, Samantha? Good deal.
That's awesome. That's great. I'm like, finally, I've been making some hats and I'm using my Centro a little bit, making some amigurumi. And then I'm like, I really need to get back to this blanket because I still have my daughter's cat's meow blanket that I need to get going. And I know in a couple of days, you guys are starting the nature's walk or whatever.
Oh, I'm so torn right now.
Oh, are you?
Well, I did do some of the squares. I started to do it in my minis, and the minis aren't big enough to do the squares in. So I wasted my time with that. And none of the minis have duplicates. So it's not like I can, find, out of 220, you would think that you would find a duplicate, but I couldn't find a duplicate. Anyway, so then I went to my regular hanked yarn and grabbed some variegated yarn, and you have to use solid, and I don't buy solid hanks. Not that I wouldn't ever use them. I have a few, but good morning, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
But the patterns don't show up on the variegated. So I'm going to continue to make it because it's for me and I don't really care. I mean, I know what's put into it, so I know what the pattern is. But like the leaf pattern doesn't show up on one of the variegateds. And hi, Demetra. Did you ever get your package?
Shannon just finished a sweater she was making for her husband. She said it took 6 months. And also she's doing her Nature's Walk blanket squares with patterned sock yarn. Oh, cool. But that's cool though. Neat.
So I decided that I would do it in 2-weight acrylic Afghan yarn from Hirschner's, the old rose, the Stillwater rose, the light teal and the dark teal, and then use cream for the border. And I started up an old rose, and I got to the 3rd round and I was like, yeah, nope, this isn't making me happy.
I love solid yarns and variegated yarns work together in squares. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a nice idea.
Oh, you just got it today. Okay.
Or you have like one variegated square and one solid, you know what I mean? Like you could do a combination of solid and variegated. Maybe the way you put the pattern together, it could be. I use all the colors, says Pebbles. Yeah. Sandra SC says Yarnspirations has all yarn 40% off, free shipping over 80. That does sound pretty. Yeah.
I mean, I got a solid to do the border in. Oh, that was really hot. Put out the fire. Good grief. Mara, what is the shawl pattern behind you?
That, Kim, that's the Composed of Madness shawl by Bagaudet. It was the crochet along last, was it March or May? From about a year ago. She did that. Hold on a sec.
I'm going to continue to use the variegateds that I have.
It's like I swallowed a frog. So are you thinking of redoing the squares or continuing on with what you have?
I'm continuing on with what I have. Because I have 6 squares done.
Yeah. The yarn that I used on this, just for the shawl, let me get rid of Sly. Sly, the year of the snake. Okay. I love this cotton by Hobby Lobby, and this was mostly, but not entirely. I did have to pick up a little bit more, but this was mostly with leftover yarn that I used from my peacock plumes Afghan that I made. Has that been more than a year that we did the peacock plumes, or? Wow. So yeah, because maybe I finished it in over a year ago. Yeah. Samantha's tired or hungry or cold. She can't stop yawning. But anyway, yeah, so I just kind of use leftover yarn. This is a really big shawl. It's like at the widest, I think it's like 60 something inches or something. Yes, so that's why the yarn looks familiar, because I used it for the peacock plumes, but I used 6 out of 7 colors. I didn't use the cream or off-white. color, but I did use the rest of the colors in there. So yeah. Thank you. Yeah. And if you can, if you're patient and you follow along with Crystal's tutorials that she did, you just have to be really careful about your count. But I think it is really pretty shawl, and it's just a lot of ends to weave in too, because I tried to change colors when she changed colors, which was every couple of rows. So lots of ends. And I think it was 50 something rows. Little Carrie says, I wonder how much yardage it would take to make the Nature's Walk in sport weight. I gotta look and see what I'll need and what I have. Okay.
That's what the Afghan is a 2-weight. It's a sport weight. But I didn't like, I feel like it would be pilly. I'm working on a doily for my mom's coffee table.
Yeah. She showed a picture of it. It was called the peacock something.
Peacock feathers.
Peacock feathers doily. Yeah. Got everybody fed. Nisi. Yeah. Crystal's tutorials are fantastic. I've made quite a few of her shawls. Yeah. What I was actually thinking with this one, because it was so big, it's one of those ones where I could kind of fold it over and turn it into a like do a little zigzag thing and turn it into a poncho. Yeah. It's got popcorn stitches. It really has a whole lot of texture to it. And she sort of made it up as she went along. She just was like, yeah, let's do whatever here. Just like, you just made that up.
Carrie said she'd make me one of those doilies too, right? LOL.
Yeah, it's pretty. It is very pretty. I want to make one. Later, can you look for me, Carrie, and let me know how many yards it would take? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have, I haven't been at a place where I can start everything at the same time as you guys, and I'm just figuring it's now March, and I gave my daughter the yarn and told her I was going to make that blanket at Christmas, and now it's like 2.5 months late, or 2+ months later. So I really need to get this granny blanket done so that I can get on that cat's meow, or I need to just start doing some of the cat's meow and this. But you guys know I'm a monogamous crocheter, so usually I can't do a few rounds on this and then pick up the cat's meow and do a few rows. I usually am just do one project at a time, and everything else gets put on hold until that project is done. DK Jen is working on a granny square dishcloth. And I went to bed at 8:30 last night, says Samantha. And she wants to do the cat's meow as well. Yeah.
Well, hopefully I can get this done tomorrow.
How many rounds is it?
Just a second, I'll look.
Okay. Kim G says, definitely not me. I was supposed to be. Oh, what?
Sorry, I won't get it done. There's 34 rounds.
Oh, 34 rounds. And you're on round 10, 8, 9? What round are you on?
6.
Oh, okay. Round 6.
Mm-hmm. Nature's Walk blanket is designed with sheepy stonewash 4-ply. Yeah.
28 balls are required in the various colors. 4,000 yards, basically. That's a lot.
Thank you, Shannon.
Yeah, Carrie says, I have way too many whips. In fact, today's goal is to go through all of them and decide whether to frog or keep up. That's always a good idea to do that. I pulled every one of them out of the closets. Finally, some sun peeking, so pulling out the sun bunny. Started raining early this morning, and it'll be a wet week. Well, that's good, right, Leslie? Where you are, you kind of want some rain, right? Yeah, DC says I need to do the same, pull out all the whips and figure out. Oh, I went to bed before 10 last night, before 10. I couldn't keep my eyes open at 9 something. I think it was before 9:30 I went to bed.
That's what time I went to bed.
Yeah. I was playing a game on my phone and listening to an audiobook, and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to turn all this off. And I laid my head on the pillow and I was basically out. 28 balls would be expensive. I mean, that's a lot of yarn. I'm like, I'm all about a fun project, but I don't have to make every blanket in my house. I'm perfectly willing to buy a couple. Oh yeah, Don P. I was supposed to teach a babysitter's training class, and so on Thursday night I was getting ready for the babysitter's training class, and there were 4 kids or 4, tweens registered for this class. And then yesterday, while I was at my other job, my normal job, my YMCA boss texted me and said 2 of the kids have norovirus, and so we're going to postpone the class. And so last night I was supposed to be teaching the class, and right now I was supposed to be there too. And then since the class got canceled, I just decided I hung out with a couple people in Zoom, and then I went for a walk with Mr. Mindful, and then we went to the grocery store and had made dinner. So it was nice. Sunita says, I finished the audiobook, The Crash. That gave me anxiety the whole time. It made me so mad, but I couldn't stop. Yeah, right? I listened to all the books in the Alex Virus series by Benedict Jacka. And even though I was just like, God, it was a lot of violence and profanity in it. And I kept listening to it anyway. I wanted to see how it turned out.
Hi, Sway Swag. Welcome in.
Hello. Whole laundry tote full of scrap balls, and thought about making a scrap duster cardigan. Ooh. I want to see it when you do. Yeah.
Hi, Sharon.
Last night when I was talking with Sierra and Stephanie in Zoom, I just kept yawning. And so I was like, yeah, I'm really glad that I didn't have my class because I probably just would have been tired like the whole time. Hello, Sharon. Sharon, good to see you. Yeah. Oh, plus our weather was just so gorgeous. I didn't want to be in the house. It was really great to get out. Took about a 30-minute walk in the neighborhood and it was awesome.
It's beautiful today,
And
too.
yeah, Deirdre says, I'm going to try the cat's meow blanket. I made the percussion music to my soul blanket. Instead of a cat, it showcases a set of drums. Ah, cool. That's neat. Oh, wow. It's already 36 minutes. Did you want to do your devotional?
Yeah.
Oh, Samantha says she's working on Mama Swift's textured cabin throw.
Oh, my eyes are bothering me.
Hello,
Okay.
Gwen.
Heroes of patience. Learn to be patient so that you will please God and be given what he has promised. Hebrews 10:36. Author Adele Bestavros, Bestavros, said patience with others is love. Patience with self is hope. Patience with God is faith. Just look at some of our biblical examples of faithful people waiting on the Lord's timing. Noah waited for rain as he toiled away on the ark month after month. Esther waited for years to find out how God would use her. And don't forget David, who, while waiting to grow up to be a warrior, found God using him as a boy to slay a giant and change the attitude of the nation. Papa God wants to use us as examples of his patience too. Yep, flawed old you and me. Even as we're waiting to grow up spiritually, you never know how he might use us today, despite mud puddles and ant bites or temper missiles. Dear Papa God, please help me to learn from the heroes of faith and patience in your word, waiting patiently on you to work in my life the way you see fit. Amen.
Oh, amen.
Hi, Mama Juju. Welcome in.
Wow. Demetra says they're expecting more snow today. And yes, good morning, Mama Juju, and anybody that might have come in while Carrie was doing the devotional. Yes. Little Carrie says, did you take your meds, Carrie? Should I load those
did.
hearts? She did take them. Ooh, hearts loading. Yes, good devotional as always, says Carrie Peterson.
Thank you, Carrie.
Yeah.
It's really a good book. I got it from Michelle J. I'm pretty sure that's who it came from.
I think I may cancel my Joanne order and go with the Yarnspiration cell. I know that if you wash your project, that red heart softens up. At least that's what I've been told. Oh, there go the hearts. They went up too quick. I hope you saw them.
I did. Thank you.
Is that your new name, Michelle J? Mama Juju?
No, different Michelle. No, Michelle from Zoom, Michelle.
Right. She says, no, this is April, Mama Juju. Okay.
Well, hello, April. Nice to meet you.
Yes. I like that. Crafting on the back 40.
There's Michelle.
Yeah.
MJ,
Busy
it wasn't
one.
from you, Michelle. Well, I don't know where it came from then.
Oh. No, I think she was saying she's not Mama Juju.
Oh.
Right.
I think it was Michelle because she sent a bunch of stuff for the blessing boxes. And when I get done reading this, I'm going to put it in a blessing box.
Hello, Unique Amazing Stripes.
Hello. How are you, Unique?
Some bunnies are usually red heart. Little PB&J hands need the washing. Oh, that's true. Yes, if you're going to give it to somebody who's going to be touching it with their food fingers, then it needs to be washable, right? I think Nisi said she ordered mostly Big Twist, and so she was wondering. Oh no,
and KC or CK.
Right. Right. I might be mixing up with somebody else. Hello, Sierra. She says I slept in. Lucky you. I was going to pick up my capullo, but I could not find the pattern. Oh. I'm having trouble crocheting double crochets and talking at the same time. Patience is key. I have learned not to always ask for patience because the Lord will put me in situations that require patience, and those situations may not be pleasant all the time.
Yeah, I quit asking also.
Yeah, Nisi says, yeah, I had order all Big Twist. Joanne's has a bad habit of doing that and comes in multiple shipments. Yeah.
Well, no wonder they're going out of business. Of course, Phil Michaels does it too.
Oh. I have $5 at Michael's voucher. Ah, there you go. Yeah. Well, I think partly we have to look at
Bobby does.
That.
My Hobby Lobby has a scooter. I'm sorry.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it probably varies from store to store. Michelle J says, Carrie, let me see the front of the devotional book. So I only ordered online from Joanne for pickup because I had a bad experience with the delivery. Yeah. Too blessed to be stressed. Okay, now raise it up a little bit. 3-minute devotions for women. There you go. Does that look familiar? Got a flower and some dots on it, polka dots. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you better head to the store. Except those $5 vouchers, like I'm going to go in. I'm going to drive all the way over there and then only spend $5? Probably not. She's trying to remember where she got it. She thought Michelle sent it to her. Only reason I was surprised is I would expect Hobby Lobby before Joann's. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I got it in Happy Mail. That's all I know.
Yeah. Little Carrie says, yeah, not a lot you can get for $5 at Michael's. Yeah, I might check in with one of my crafty friends locally and see if she wants to take a ride over to Joann. Could be the last time. Yeah, not a lot you can get with $5 anywhere anymore. $20 is the new $5. Yeah.
Nope, not in my records, LOL, or memory.
Oh, huh. All right. Well,
I
pretty
wonder
much
if it
anybody
was.
can claim sending it to you now.
Mm-hmm.
If I was there, I'd go with you to Joann's. Oh, well, that I know. Well, you'll maybe in spirit. Samantha says she's going to Joann this morning. Oh, nice.
Yes. Deborah Colt. Was it from you, Dawn?
Well,
Mara's fun to hang out with.
The thing is I wish that, more of us lived closer, like that there were more people that I could get together with on a regular basis. But my friend, she's very artsy, so she'll probably look at all the painting stuff and art stuff, like actual drawing and painting supplies. And then she also sews, so maybe we would look at fabric.
I just spilled coffee all over the front of me.
I'm innocent this time, LOL. Oh, and Don P says, not from me, but I found it on Amazon. Last time
I don't know who sent it to me, but it came at a really good time because I was stressed to the gills.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. She put the link for it. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so people can go and check it out. All right. I wonder. Yeah, I probably won't be able to finish this by the time we're done. I mean, this round, but. Leslie says, I would love to visit you gals when I can get myself up to Lacey to see family.
Where's Lacey?
That's in Washington. I'm pretty sure Lacey's in Washington. Is that like in the outside of the Seattle area?
Mara, before I forget, we need to work out a time and day for Sunita. So we can do it on the same day. Maybe drive up together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've already been researching different events going on in the Seattle area during the dates that she's supposed to be there. 30 minutes from Oregon, South Washington. Okay. Yeah, Southern Washington. Yes, Samantha met me when she was in Oregon. That was very cool. Yeah, that was very cool. I think it was, kind of like when I met you guys for the first time. You and Carrie and stuff. Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. It's really been neat to get together with people like in Idaho, like when I met Dana and you especially, and Lil Carrie, TDP. So cool.
Okay.
Yes, if you're within a driving distance of the Portland metro area, easy-ish driving distance, let me know. I'm willing to go, 3 to 4 hours to meet up. Huh. Did Little Carrie, did they not yeah, Sharon says I'm way over on the East Coast. I know that is not a 3-hour drive. It's not, well, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a 5-hour flight. But I'm not really a flying person. Hi, Carrie, Mara, and everyone. Hey, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
St. Louis is only a little further. I know, Michelle. Something I would also like to do at some point, but it actually costs more than flying, would be to take the Empire Builder train and go across from Seattle, Spokane, all the way to Chicago. I would love to do that, but that's going to be after I win the lottery or something, because I think it's probably a couple of $1,000s or whatever, which is not a lot, but it's not like I just have that kind of available cash to take a train, an uncomfortable train across country. Yeah, Jolene says, so glad you guys are getting together up in the Northwest. Whenever in the lower Southeast, we would need to meet. Oh, yeah. I know. And people are all, all over the place, right? Michelle J says, I could meet you in Chicago. Yeah, see, that would be cool. Train ride so I can crochet. Yes. Well, you can crochet on a plane too, Sanita. But they have there's a lot of delays. So if you're on a particular schedule and you need to travel this time to this time, there's a lot of delays because the passenger trains, like the Empire Builder, and I can't remember the name of the other train that also goes kind of. Well, yeah, but the name of the specific train is kind of like, they name boats. Well,
okay.
So the name of this train is called the Empire Builder. But and it goes from, Washington over to Illinois and back or whatever. But they share the rails with freight trains. And so like sometimes there may just be a freight train that prevents you from going. You have to wait till it gets its freight cars offloaded or whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of a train ride so I can relax and not drive. Yeah, and then sometimes you're going past some pretty scenery in other places, like you're crossing through areas where it's just really flat and there's not a whole lot to see, but yeah, I would love it. Little Carrie says, I can never crochet on the plane. As soon as I pick it up, there's something else going on, like snack time, or I got to go potty, or something scares me, so I'm rattled. Yeah, and I just can't crochet. I love your part of the country.
The River Runner?
Yeah. One that runs between St. Louis and Kansas City is called the River Runner. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they have some pretty neat names, That's
I
another
didn't
thing
even
I
know they did that.
potentially like to do is like take a boat from river to, like do a boat ride that goes down the Mississippi or something. That would be kind of fun. I have the same issue on the plane. I usually crochet while waiting at the airport. Well, there you go. There's enough of time of that too, Carrie. Jolene says, come along on the Crochet Crowd Cruise in November 2025 or July 2026. The train rides are cool. Try it if you can. I rode with my son last summer for the first time. Yeah, I know. Well, there was going to be a cruise over to Alaska from Seattle in August of this year, but I've got twins that are graduating from college and my younger son is turning 21. So we've got, this year is kind of like our last big expense year. Not last. I mean, there's always something, but at least we won't have college tuition really after May or after we make that final payment in March or whatever it is.
I had to pay for my tuition.
Yeah, my kids have been pretty lucky and spoiled. I was the only one of my siblings to go to college, and my dad, did what he could to help out with that, but I was kind of like first one to go to college. Like my dad finished both my parents, did the high school thing, but they didn't go on, and their parents never did college. And so, yeah. Samantha says, I took a break from crocheting. Yeah, wedding and right. I know a good number of my friends are already grandparents. In fact, my brother is a great grandfather, and I'm not even a grandmother yet. But I'm a great aunt. Can you believe it? Great aunt. Same here with college, Mara. My parents didn't have a lot of money, so I did it mostly through loans. I'm grateful that I was able to do that. Yeah. I'll bet if I'd continued in college, my parents would have helped with tuition, but they'd expect me to apply for every possible grant, etc. first. Yeah. I mean, I did come out with some loans, and but I feel pretty lucky. Yeah. Yeah.
What time does your UPS usually get there on Saturday?
Me? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually get UPS. I'll get like Amazon or US Postal Service deliveries.
Mara and I live
some
so
of the
close
relatives
together, I
started
had to
their
mail
families.
her something. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah, my brother, one of my brothers got married at, well, he was like 22 or 23, and his wife was 21. And then they had their first kid when, within the first couple of years or whatever. And then she had her first at like 19. And so her first just had her first. So yeah. And she's actually like 25. So yeah, it's amazing.
Hi, Sugar Diamond. How are you?
Oh goodness, how exciting. I'm going to get like a couple packages. That's exciting. Going to have a Happy Mail opening.
Oh, you don't have to do mine. You don't have to do a Happy Mail opening.
No. I just mean I'm just going to have to, like, when I, just going to get to open, like, I'll wait and open them at the same time. Yay, that is exciting. Deirdre says, I took a break from crocheting. I got bored and picked up my knitting that I'd had in time out for a while.
Sunita, you should get yours today or Monday.
Ooh, exciting. Yeah, I haven't done anything with my knitting in a while. It's like buried over here now.
Hi, Maritza.
Hola. Yay for Happy Mail, says Carrie. I saw Unique's question. Are either of you going to Zoom after?
Yes, I am.
Sure. How long can you go with crocheting, Mara, without your hands hurting? Oh, I mean, I can crochet for a while. Hours. Not too bad. Yeah. But it would be nice if I would, hopefully I would focus on, hi, Sugar Diamond. Carrie, I wish I could have paid for her college education, but unfortunately was covered in bills, including my own student loans. I'm listening while I'm cleaning, says Sugar Diamond, and take a break. Yeah, I like my main hand, my right hand doesn't usually get tired, but sometimes, holding my finger like this for holding the tension on the working yarn, that finger gets a little bit like cramped up, but not too bad. So yeah, so what do you guys have going on the rest of the weekend? Lots going on, I think, on the YT streets.
I'm going to my mom's.
Oh, gonna play some cards today?
Yep, it's beautiful out and see my grandbaby.
Oh, nice. How's he doing? Gosh, he's
grown really well. He's grown 2 inches since his last doctor's appointment and gained 2 pounds.
Aw. Don P says going to a church dinner tonight. That's nice. What are they serving? On Tuesday, it's Mardi Gras, and then Lent begins on Wednesday. So we're going to be cooking a little bit of meat that we picked up at the store this weekend, and we also got some potatoes, so we're going to have like steak and mashed potatoes and registering for a leadership conference and a tri-team kickoff. Oh, nice. My son, his birthday party tonight. So I won't be around, says Sunita. Wow, how old is your son? Yeah, little Carrie says, that's lovely that you'll get to see your grandbaby. He looks so sweet. I know, he does. It's a game dinner. So gator, wild boar, elk. Oh, a game. Like for game hunters. Interesting. Gator, wild boar, elk.
Sunita has a child that's 26. There's no way.
I know. How can she have a 26-year-old when she's just like
24?
He's adopted. 26. Wow. I know it's hard for me to believe my twins will be 24 later this year. Crazy. Yeah, that is fun. So you got to be a little bit adventurous or just used to eating that kind of thing. Yeah. I probably would try like a bite, you know? Not much. Organizing the whips will take up much of today. Haha. I plan to crochet later, though. I'm making a divine hat for my sister, and I might start some of the Nature's Walk squares. Well, that's awesome, Carrie. Yeah, organizing your whips. I think that's a great idea. You know, sort of like spring organization. We're not quite at spring, but we're getting there. All right. So are we wrapping it up?
Yeah, I'm looking for my headache medicine.
Oh. All right, you guys. Well, thanks so much for joining us. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend.
Yeah.
I will most likely be live again later tonight for the Stitching Up Saturdays. Maybe we'll play some more logo game or something. I thought that was fun last week. And then, of course, tomorrow, Carrie will have her members only live at 11 a.m. Pacific, right, Carrie? I think you've already got that on the schedule. And Carrie will be live in between 1 and, yep, tomorrow, I think there's a couple of parties out there. Mishi and somebody, is Juan also doing a party tomorrow, or was that last week? Anyway.
I thought Michi's party was last week. Maybe
No,
I'm wrong.
It's tomorrow. Because her birthday, I think, is tomorrow, so that'll be going
on. Is she starting at 4?
I don't know. I haven't looked to see what time. But yeah. And then just depending, I may hang out at Mishi's tomorrow, so we'll see about the weekend wind up if she's still going. But. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Be
Love
kind.
you guys. Remember, one random act of kindness can change the world. Bye.